Hey guys, and welcome back. Good morning, evening, afternoon, and night, whatever time or day you guys are watching this video. Um, I am back to recording Dragon Age after a bit of a hiatus. Basically got sick, had a trip, and then holidays, a bunch of things. So I'm back now, but if you hear me a little bit sniffly, it's because the sickness. I got sick and it kicked my ass. Anyway, last time we left off, we were, I believe, finishing up Ostagar. And we had just been betrayed by Loghain, saved by Flemeth herself, Morgan's mother, and in turn, by being saved by her, Morgan has joined our party. So we're gonna head out to Lothering, which is the only village that Morgan knows of. Like, it's a nearby village, and that's like the area that she knows the route to. So we're gonna travel there. Lothering, a small town just off the Imperial Highway at the edge of the hinterlands. So, as you can see, we got Kokar Wilds at the south of Ferelden. This is the Ferelden map. Uncharted territories down below. We're right off the Amaranthine Ocean, and up to the north is the Free Marches, where we got more settings that we'll explore in future iterations of Dragon Age. But for right now, we're in Ferelden. So up the hinterlands, through the Imperial Highway we go to Lothering.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
Tiny claps. Tiny claps. Ben Tegan just pwned the queen of Ferelden. Here we go. First battle of the episode. Nice. I don't even know if I checked Morgan's oh my god, tactics. I don't know why I wanted to say statistics. But we'll just hope for the best. I should be charging in. Alistair. Are there any? No. No mages or. Okay.
Time for a
Okay, hold on.
As you wish.
Oh, okay, get him. You need to heal a little bit, just a little bit.
Let us end this.
I need to wake up. I need to slap myself in the face a little bit because I forgot that this is hard mode.
As you wish.
Can't just catch me slacking, guys. Okay, you need to shield bench him. I wanna backstab him. Oh, wait, no. Okay. There you go. Get him. There you go. Oh, we got a dog! He wags his tail happily and pants. Okay, so this is, obviously our character that's a dwarf. I feel like they would have heard of Mabaris, but not interacted with them as much because they're a dwarven noble and they're obviously well educated, but haven't been to the outside world before. So I think this is the Mabari I helped cure back at Ostagar. She wouldn't know how to like interact well with a Mabari at first, but she can learn.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
He can come, but he'd better make himself useful.
And yet we still have Alistair along.
Okay. So what do we name? Hold on, what do we name freaking Kia's dog? That is the question. That is the $1 million question. Let me just look up the Kia lore. A bit of a deep dive into the ancient records. I've decided to go with Ivara. So, Ivara is, as I said, a bit of a deep dive. When Kia was first being made, Ivara was one of the names on the table. So, there you go. Yeah. I'm considering because, like, I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves me correct, that the dog is referred to as a he or a him. So I'm trying to think of a slight iteration of this name. You know what? Let's just go with Ivan. Shout out. Shout out. Ivan. And then next time around, we have a naming opportunity. We'll use the other names of the people involved in the creation of Kia, because Kia is not a character that I myself made alone. It was a group effort, so we're just gonna shout out the people involved in the making of Kia. It's gonna be great.
Let's get started.
Alright, so we got a dog. We got a dog. Help clean us up. Obviously, the best thing to do with a dog, the most important thing, is... Do you see anything interesting? Okay. Okay. So, okay, so it's a staff. I was gonna say a wand, but it's a staff. It doesn't have as much power up, but it definitely has more damage and better range and armor penetration. All right, sure. We'll use it for a while. We'll see how we feel about it. I will also take this offer. Thank you. Cool. Oh, I missed this one. There you go. So, I was gonna say something, I forgot. Oh yeah. It took me so long to figure out that whenever the dog barks, you should probably ask him if he saw anything interesting. It took me too long to decipher that.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by a dwarf, oddly enough.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
How is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
Now, I would normally take offense by him saying, led by a dwarf, oddly enough, but then you remember the codex entry that said something about how, for the most part, there's the stereotype of, like, if you see dwarves above ground outside of Orzammar, usually they tend to be merchants and stuff. So, like, I guess it's pretty uncommon to see, like, a dwarven leader, warrior kind of person. Let's ask this. We would probably be, like, a little bit confused, but also not taking kindly to being threatened. So we'll see how this goes. You're toll collectors, then.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You're fixing the highway? I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a genlock would have understood that.
Yeah. Just confirming what Alistair said. Forget it. I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
You can certainly try.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Ooh. I see ranged peoples. Why did I do that
Stay still.
when Morrigan already did the job for me? Okay, hold on. I can't backstab him, so... why did you do that to me? How could this happen? Okay. Okay, Alistair. Okay, you don't have anything to paralyze or anything like that. Ooh. Okay, no. I'm trying to remember. Here it is. I played a mage for my second playthrough of this game. It's been a while, but those are some things I remember.
I need healing.
Played them all. I've played a mage, I've played a rogue, and I've played a warrior. Okay.
They'll never know what is your time to die.
Can you bash him, please? Ah, goddammit. Okay, well. Oh,
right.
Jesus.
That's
surrender.
a lot of blood.
We're just trying to get by before the dog spawn get us all.
Get by. You're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
What would Kia say? She would not understand. She would not understand. If I had played like a dwarven commoner, the origin is called dwarven commoner, but you're actually like a castless dwarf. If I had played a castless dwarf, I would have understood where he was coming from, but Kia would not. As a dwarven noble, she would not. Remember, she's meant to be just and merciful. I feel like she would consider killing him just on the basis that he tried to kill her and has been robbing refugees, you know? I want some questions answered.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What exactly have you been doing?
Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much.
What's going on in Lothering?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tear and Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
Have you heard about any survivors from the battle?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
What news have you heard?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Tear Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
Alright, I'm done asking questions.
Well then, let me go!
Yeah, she would kill him. Mercy be damned. That's just fucked. She'd be like, okay, I'm merciful to a certain extent. Like, if it's with, people who are doing something to, like, kind of like a ends justify the means kind of situation where you're trying to achieve a goal for the good of all, but you go about it the wrong way. Or maybe it gets misunderstood. That's, I feel like she'd have more mercy towards it. But, like, this is a person that, yeah, maybe they are scrounging to get by, but they're kicking people who are already down. They're kicking them down even more to, like, be more lucrative, like, to be greedy, you know? So I feel like that's what she would just be like, nah. piss off. Like, now you die. That's all you deserve.
I'm not going down without a fight!
Yeah, well, already halfway there, broski. Not even halfway, you're already there. Let me just heal. Let me just heal. Can I just heal? Can I move?
Chris, ready for action.
I need to move. Guys. Let me heal. Let me just heal real quick. You can get him. You can freeze him. Oh, no, freeze him. You can, charge. Yeah.
Very well.
Cool.
Let's get started. Another battle ice. Here we go.
Get him.
You shall only one shall stand.
Yeah.
You had it coming.
Alright, so there's a dead knight. Fallen Templar quest. With a note from Sir Henrik. So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Genetivi by now. Still, until I hear that all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Genetivi holds the key to finding the urn of sacred ashes. We always knew this, but I believe I now know where Brother Genetivi lies. I have been to his home in Denerim, found a trail, and I am amazed that other knights have not done likewise, unless they have. No, it is best not to get caught up in thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donald awaits my report in Lothering. I must go to him immediately and report what I have learned. Should anyone find these ramblings, all I ask is that he be informed of my fate. I pray that he complete what I cannot. A note from Sir Henrik of Redcliffe. Friendly reminder that, oh fuck, it's fine. I can come back to this area, I think. Thinks. None of this I can reboot. So I'll be back. I say when we were older?
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
You have been very quiet, Alistair.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
So we need to hear some news before we can decide.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Yes, I have.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress, and that's thousands of miles away.
And why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
We need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
I've been exiled from Orzammar. I can't go back there.
You're going to have to. I certainly wouldn't want to go there alone.
Why? Would it frighten you? Are you afraid of dark and sunken places?
I mean, we won't have any choice. You'll be there under Grey Warden business, and the dwarves will just have to see reason.
They certainly are renowned for an abundance of reason, 'tis true.
I mean, directions, I already know.
Then you have a plan.
It'll be fine.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
So the reason I hadn't spoken to Alistair directly is mostly because I knew that he was meant to be, like, canonically very somber and stuff, so I was like, talk to him after we have this conversation where Morrigan makes fun of him for it.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk about Deacon?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
He was like a father to you. I understand.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
Yeah, he had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
No, I understand completely.
Of course. I'd be dead then, wouldn't I? It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Dwarves don't practice cremation, do they? How do your people honor your dead?
The reason I'm, like, being extra empathetic at this moment is because I can imagine Kia, thinking about what happened with her father and her brother. Like, I feel like, yeah, maybe her older brother and her didn't always get along, but she definitely felt like if I had done something different, then maybe, Balin, I don't know why I said Balin wouldn't, have, been able to kill him the way that he did. Obviously, that's not true. Like, this was a long time planned thing. At least it was hinted at, like, with the way that, like, people in the, oh my god, all the words are leaving me. I hate being sick. But, in the council, like in the Orzammar council, the way that everyone turned against us, didn't even give us a proper trial. It was obvious that it's a long time coming, like long time planned thing. So obviously there was probably little to nothing that we could do to prevent it, but that still doesn't like take away the fact that we would feel guilt because that's our brother at the end of the day, right? So I feel like she could definitely empathize with this, on top of the fact that her father, like, fell ill. Like, he's, like, sick with grief, you know, last time we heard about him. So, but yeah. She would be, like, beside herself. If like, at any point that she's reminded of what happened, she would definitely understand this feeling. So we entomb our dead within the stone, beneath our flags.
I heard about that, now that I think about it. Their spirits return to the rock, strengthening the foundation of the Taig. It sounds so strange.
No stranger than burning your honored dead to ashes.
I suppose you're right. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
He was a friend of mine, too.
That's good to hear. It's nice to know I'm not the only one who remembers him well.
We owe him our life.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Have you ever... Is Flemeth really what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
Human.
Oh, she certainly was human. Once. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I don't even know there was such a thing.
Ah, I see. That does explain much. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
That sounds
As
interesting.
the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Not true then?
No, quite true, but this part only. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord, who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
He sold his wife to another man.
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
She spoke to spirits or demons?
Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until much later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see, chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Even my people have heard of Cormac.
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Okay. How is it that Flemeth has survived for so long?
The demon within her has transformed her into Something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
The legend tells of Plymouth having many daughters?
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one, and these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed, so should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Why would she refuse to speak of them?
The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
Do you believe her version?
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has coloured her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
Aren't abominations usually insane horrors?
How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect, even to her.
An interesting story, thank you.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
She died a long time ago.
Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
Alright. I like having like a small chat from time to time while we're on the road.
We don't see many dwarves in these parts. You here to trade?
I kind of want to say 3, but also I am here to trade. Yes, I am. Where would I do that?
Might be a merchant or two in the tavern. Most of the rabble who's fled here don't have anything worth the rags they're wearing.
Some questions.
Can't promise I'm going to answer them.
What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
And who's in charge?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns, if he returns.
Were those bandits always outside the village?
Were? You mean they're gone?
Yeah, I drove them off. I'll take that as a thank you. I didn't drive them off, I killed them. I'll take that as a thank you.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian's will be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
I should go.
Don't let me stop you.
Friggin' bastard. Anyways.
Yeah. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found.
That's a voice actor I recognize.
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
I know that growl anywhere. That's another voice actor that'll show up in later entries. In the next game. Not necessarily this character, but the voice actor definitely returns. What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Can I ask a few questions?
I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
Then, Is anyone in charge?
The band has marched north with Tairn Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Alright. Let's go over here.
Ah, look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth. 'Tis sad to watch how helplessly they scurry about.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
This is hilarious. You think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no?
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
There you go.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
I am. That's what we have.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Alright, I'm gonna pause the recording here just so I can empty out my inventory, then go back around, collect the loot that I haven't looted, and then I'll be back, okay?
I'd rather talk about your mother. As you wish.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps, you would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
This should be easy enough. You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Sorry. We started talking, just wanted you guys to hear the conversation. Guys, we are back officially. So, as I said earlier, I basically did the rounds. I looted, I sold, we got mostly, 52, we got a pretty empty inventory right now. So, yeah, all we have to do is keep on going on. There's only one place here that I forgot to loot. I haven't crossed the bridge. So... yeah, we'll see. Let's talk to these poor folk, this robbed family.
Greetings to you, milady. If it isn't too much to ask, might you be able to spare some bread?
What happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
I met those bandits. They're dead now.
You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Yep. Have to help the people. As I was saying, that's just it's low. It's a new kind of low.
Are still operating their board. Now that's dedication.
Ah, the Chantry Board. Yes, let us run errands for the betterment of mankind as well as a few coppers.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, My hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Greetings? You don't talk much, do you?
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's chanted Devons.
What's a chanter?
One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and unto the Maker.
It's like a vow of silence, then. He can't talk normally?
Unless it's the chant of light, no.
And so Rajmael in the heathen temple recanted. Speak only the word, sing only the chant, then the golden city is thine, spoke Andraste.
Chanter says what?
What?
Oh, you got him to speak! Ha!
What hath man's sin wrought?
Oh, he cheated.
Have anything of interest on the board?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Right? Bandits everywhere! As transcribed on behalf of Sir Brian, Templar and Defender of the Faith. Quote, Know that all those who prey upon refugees do so under pain of death. The Maker spurns bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for the apprehension or execution of the bandit leaders plying their trade in the northern woods and roads. Beware. The bandits are numerous and of considerable skill. Only a well-armed and well-trained party should brave the deep wood. We pray for the success of any who undertake this mission. End quote. Residents of good standing and passing travelers have indicated that there are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble chanter would echo Sir Brian's caution, lest you wind up another victim to these evil men. The reward for such service is 3 sovereign. May the Maker look after his children in our honor and need. Alright. Lothering is definitely like a good place to rank up your levels.
Legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This woman bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
God, I freaking love how he says, they will cover the world like a plague of locusts! It's so dramatic. Watch where you throw accusations, fool. Okay, like she would snap at him. She would.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
Don't be a fool. Darkspawn can be defeated.
No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight!
Standing around and shouting won't save you.
There is nothing to do! No hope is left!
We dwarves have held off the Darkspawn for centuries.
Are you calling me a coward?
I'm calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a moment.
I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
I also like how he says, but the blackness will come. It's also there's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim. Your king is dead! There is no hope!
By the way, pro tip, pressing down the tab button highlights interactables and characters nearby. So in case anyone plans on playing, there you go.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
You're closed?
We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. I know it's not something many dwarves do, but if you wish to offer devotion to the Maker, you may enter.
Oh, no, I'm good. Did you know there were bandits in the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
Who's in charge of this chantry?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Alright, goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
Just heading inside real quick.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Are you here to see the Reverend Mother too?
No.
I came to ask for a blessing. With my family abandoning the farm to flee north, we'll need all the grace the Maker can offer. Not to be rude, but how's a dwarf come to be here? I've seen you people in Lothering sometimes, but never the Chantry.
I'm here to pray if that's what you think.
I suppose with the Darkspawn coming, you have other business with the Chantry. Well, good luck to you. I need to get underway. If I'm lucky, I'll make it back to the farmhold by nightfall.
Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
I'm tempted. I'm so tempted to just say, I'm a Grey Warden. I'm Grey Warden Kia.
I see. I am Sir Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Tairn Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
The Grey Wardens did no such thing.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tairn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
And if you found an unsanctioned mage?
Let us pretend that I was such a mage. What would you do to me?
I have no time to even think about such things right now. My concern is protecting these people. I see nothing threatening them other than the Darkspawn.
And how do Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
And are you the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Tairn Logain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Tell me about something else.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you had any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tairn Logain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
King Kaelin has no heir?
None that we know of. Tairn Logain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
What's wrong with Arl Eamon?
Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
I killed them.
All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
Certainly, thank you.
If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Is there any other help you can offer?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
Alright, I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Cool. Let's talk to him.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donnell? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Very nearly, Sir Donnell. May I introduce my fellow Grey Warden? We are the last two in Ferelden, as far as I know.
Terrible news indeed. Pleased to meet you, my lady. Might I know your name?
I'm Kia. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I trust you are staying discreet, with the bounty placed on your heads.
We've heard Logain's accusations, but he's the one who betrayed the king.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
So you're here looking for the Urn of Sacred Ashes, then?
I am indeed. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We need his help against Tairn Logain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tairn Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Is there any point in going to Redcliffe?
He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Tell me more about this urn of sacred ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
We dwarves don't learn much about your religion.
If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Sorry about, I dealt with the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
So your quest for ashes brought you here.
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Yeah, I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Right. Oh, we're just gonna
Chant of lights.
You ever
get
wonder
some
about
lore.
this accurate likeness of Andraste? Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had buck teeth. How will we know?
Fools. Praying for help from a prophet they burned, and a god who has turned his back on them not once, but twice.
Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven.
I have no need to speak to the Reverend Mother just yet. I can leave her for later.
Let all repeat the chant of life. Only the word.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want. Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted? I enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves. And he persists. Maddening!
Okay. Let's head over the bridge.
Mother, where are you? Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Well, I don't think she's coming, child.
Why not? Why would she leave me here?
I don't think she meant to leave you.
But she must be coming.
You can't stand here forever. She doesn't show.
I don't know. Maybe I should go home and look for her.
No, don't do that.
Then what should I do? I have nowhere to go. And I'm hungry.
Go to the chantry, child. Someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, you're a dwarf, aren't you?
Did my height give me away?
For Father says dwarves are really greedy, but you're not greedy at all. Thank you for helping me.
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to ask the question...
Did you speak to that knight yesterday?
No!
Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well go to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it, as if they didn't have anything better to do. I don't get it. Did you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you. They're pressing anyone who can hold a sword into service.
The Terran wants a new army, but is it to fight them Darkspawn or those nobles shouting against them?
I've no idea, but I'm sure not about to raise my hand if you catch my meaning. Not after what happened down south.
So Terran Logain is the new regent? Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that he may have had something to do with the king's death.
But I thought Darkspawn killed the king. That doesn't make any sense.
It's probably political nonsense. We'll be lucky if they don't burn down the entire country fighting over the throne.
Anything else?
I've got a cousin in the Templars. He says the mages in the tower out on Lake Callanhad are all turning into demons.
They always say that, though.
Well, this time it's true. They're not sure what to do about it yet, he says.
What's to do? I thought you killed them.
Easier said than done. Mages pick a fine time to go turning into demons, I tell you. Should go out to the dwarves. They're safe from all these Darkspawn, I bet. Living underground, that's the way to go.
They won't let you in. You'd be out of luck at their door, holding out your hat. Bastard greedy dwarves.
So how is it the Terran Logain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
Too bad he couldn't save poor King Kaelin. Blast those Grey Wardens, they deserve what they got and more.
I'll say. First they drag the king down there and then they throw him to the wolves. It's no wonder it all went bad.
What's to be done? What can we do?
Just keep your head down, that's what. And your wits about you.
So I ask him, what's he got that I don't? And you know what he says?
Your wife in his bed?
Alright, no more news, probably just local gossip. This lady.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
I'm quite familiar with traps.
I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
Okay. How many does she need? She needs 3 spring traps. 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Did you make any traps?
Yep.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you, stranger.
Yeah.
You ate my entire bag of herbs, you foolish dog. Do not think I am unaware of where it went. 'Tis your own fault for being so entirely gluttonous. Several of those herbs were poisonous. You should be pleased they did not kill you. Do not be ridiculous. I am certainly not going to give you more, even if I did have more to give. Oh, you have some nerve, creature, and your breath leaves much to be desired. Off you go. We shall see. I promise nothing.
You got a bed for the night? You taken care of? Lothering's full up with refugees. Might be space in Alison's barn. Speak up.
I was more hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I don't know where my friend is.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Oops. She needs three lesser poultices.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
Didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
There you go. Free money. Money, money, money. Ain't it funny? In a rich man's world.
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance.
Why is the tavern full?
Same reason the chantry's full, packed with people who fled their homes. The tavern keeper's letting folks sleep on the floors, but he can only fit so many. And those soldiers are getting restless.
Tell me about these soldiers.
They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the king's army.
You seem unhappy.
Is there any reason to be happy? With the king dead, them darkspawn will overrun Lothering before anyone can organise. You'd think those soldiers could at least run off the bandits. I hear someone gave them what they deserved. Wasn't you, was it?
Yeah.
It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
Well, alright, let's head into the tavern.
Folks into ghouls.
This should be.
I get a little rowdy.
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a dwarf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there is no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Huh? Things get out of hand.
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Tern saved us from the Grey Wardens' treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk! Take the Warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
Warden sends his...
Alright. To get what? Absolutely killed. Looking at, I don't see any pictures, so we're good.
Tingling.
Cool. Get over here. Get over here. There we go.
Defend yourself. Come and get it. You not win. Wipe them out.
Hey. How did Alistair already get killed? Okay.
Time for a little cleanup.
Oh, okay, you. Him. Disorient.
Like this part.
And then freeze.
Make a preserve us.
Why are you wielding blades? Okay.
Here's your time.
Ew. Oh, so. Lightning.
Die.
After this. Glorify him. Drained in his life. Get him.
Trouble!
Okay, just have to take this. Get him.
Be careful!
Alright, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I need to set up more again, because I just realized I never set her up. Like, I mentioned it at the beginning, but then I was like, oh, it'll be fine. It was fine. They aim to butcher us. They deserve no mercy.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be.
Take a message to Lothering.
What do you want to tell him?
He'll pay for what he's done. We're coming for him.
I'll tell him. Right away. Now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
I appreciate what you tried to do.
I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
What does that mean?
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate.
Well, I'm Kia. Pleasure.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Why I'm so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
Right. I believe this is where I should back voice slowly.
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
I need more than prayers, I'm afraid.
I can fight. I can do more than fight. As I said, I was not always a lay sister. I put aside that life when I came here. But now, if it is the Maker's will, I will take it up again. Gladly. Please let me help you.
Very well. I will not turn away help when it is offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Okay. I'll
Indeed.
take Liliana. But only because we're supposed to have the mod that lets us break the dog. There's an extra time. There's an extra slot. There you go. Nice. Okay, so give me a second to get everyone situated. The dog, Morgan, Liliana, all of them. Sitting back off. Wait, I forgot to set up statistics. Alright, now officially. So, let me just loot back here real quick.
On it.
Don't mind me, just gonna slip on through here. Oops. Oops. Okay. Alright.
Let's get started.
Loot your kitchen real quick. Now we can talk to this guy.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Don't worry about him. Take up the care.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Show me what you got. I'm just gonna sell some extra items. Should probably pause here. Alright, just finished selling and everything.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Know of any well-paying work in them?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about, poison?
I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
Very well. Let me see first what he wants. 3 flasks of venom. And I need toxin extracts. So
Any
let's
luck
see.
with that poison? Or you here to see?
He doesn't have toxins. But that's okay, because we could just keep looking around. And
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now.
Sorry about the mess.
They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house.
I'll be going then.
Luck speed your way.
I was hoping he could sell me something, but it seems... Let's talk to this guy.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Is there something I can do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
How can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
I'll take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Right. So... okay, there's nothing else to do. Let's look at this. Jesus. Okay. Scraping the barrel. My friend, there are a number of people who pledged to aid the Blackstone Irregulars in times of need. Those times are now. Here you will find 3 letters of conscription. Deliver them to the people listed below and return to the Irregulars for your payment. Should any of these people refuse, do what you must to get them to honor their oaths. Journal, Garrison in Redcliffe, Patter, Gritch in Lothering, Verylburn in Denerim. Your friend Tauran. Derelict of duty. My friend, the Irregulars require a trusted agent to track down and deal with deserters. Do this and you will be rewarded. These deserters took with them valuable supplies crucial to the Irregulars' future as a supplier of martial services. Deal with these wastes of space as you see fit, and bring the supplies back as proof that the problem has been dealt with. We'll ask no questions as to your methods or the final condition of the deserters. Use your own discretion. You will likely find them in the following locations: Samael in Lake Calenhad, Layson in Denerim, and Tornas in the Frostbat Mountains. Your friend, Tauran. Okay. Few little side quests. And we're off. Collecting side quests like Pokemon cards. Okay, so...
elves are working with they'd gladly sell us down the river. You're probably right.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A
You aren't one of my
Oh
captors.
Jesus, that's a
I
glitch.
remember the revered.
I did not expect this glitch, and it's hilarious. I skipped over it by accident. Basically, Liliana said, actually, there's a way to reread conversations, but it was only like 2 lines. Panicked. Anyway, what are you?
A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I've heard Kunari called the warmongers of the north.
We are called a lot of things. What's your point? Though it matters little now. I will die soon enough.
Are you just going to leave him here? To die like an animal? This is too cruel a punishment, even for a murderer.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but Kunari are renowned warriors. If we could release him, perhaps he might help us.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I'm sworn to defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Alright, I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Alright guys, we're gonna do a quick read of the Codex, and then we're gonna stop the episode for here. Right here. So, we've already had the Blight Codex. The Maker. There was no word for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky. All that existed was silence. When the voice of the Maker rang out, the first word, and his word became all that might be, dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities, and from it came his firstborn. And he said to them, in my image I forge you, to you I give dominion, over all that exists, by your will may all things be done. Then, in the center of heaven, he called forth a city of towers of gold, streets with music of cobblestones, and banners which flew without wind. There he dwelled, waiting to see the wonders his children would create. The children of the Maker gathered before his golden throne, and sang hymns of praise unending, but their songs were the songs of cobblestones. They shone with the golden light reflected from the Maker's throne. They held forth the banners that flew on their own. And the voice of the Maker shook the Fade, saying, in my image I have wrought, my firstborn. You have been given dominion over all that exists by your will. All things are done, yet you do nothing. The realm I have given you is formless, ever-changing. And he knew he had wrought amiss. So the Maker turned from his firstborn, and took from the Fade a measure of its living flesh, and placed it apart from the spirits, and spoke to it, saying, here I decree opposition in all things, for earth, sky, for winter, summer, for darkness light. But by my will alone is balance sundered, and the world given new life. And no longer was it formless, ever-changing, but held fast, immutable, with words for heaven and for earth, sea and sky. At last the Maker from the living world make men, immutable as the substance of earth, with souls made of dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities. Then the Maker said, "To you, my second-born, I grant this gift, and your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame, all-consuming and never satisfied. From the fade I crafted you, and to the fade you shall return, each night in your dreams, that you may always remember." And then the Maker sealed the gates of the Golden City, and there he dwelt waiting to see the wonders his children would create. Threnodies 5, 1-8. Alright, the Imperial Chantry. There are those who would tell you that the Chantry is the same everywhere as it is here, that the divine in Val Royeaux reigns supreme in the eyes of the Maker, and that this in fact is unquestioned throughout Thedas. Do not believe it. The Maker's second commandment, magic must serve man, not rule over him, never held the same meaning within the ancient Tevinter Imperium as it did elsewhere. The Chantry there interpreted the rule as meaning that mages should never control the minds of other men, and that otherwise their magic should benefit the rulers of men as much as possible. When the clerics of Tevinter altered the chant of light to reflect this interpretation of the commandment, the divine in Val Royeaux ordered the clerics to revert to the original chant. They refused, claiming corruption within Val Royeaux, I can't speak, an argument that grew until the Fourth Age, the Towers Age, 487 Towers Age. I can't speak. I can't read. The Chantry in Tevinter elected its own quote-unquote legitimate and uncorrupted divine Valhall, who was not only male but also happened to be one of the most prominent members of the Tevinter Circle of Magi. This quote-unquote black divine was reviled outside Tevinter. His existence is an offense to the Chantry in Val Royeaux. After 4 exalted marches to dislodge these quote-unquote rebels, all that the Chantry in Val Royeaux accomplished was to cement the separation. While most aspects of the Imperial Chantry's teachings are the same, prohibitions against magic have been weakened, and male priests have become more prevalent. The Circle of Magi today rules Tevinter directly, ever since Archnomarin was elected in 734 Storm Age, directly from the ranks of the enchanters, to create applause from the public. He dispensed with the old rules forbidding mages from taking part in politics, and within a century, the true rulers within the various imperial houses, the mages, took their places openly within the government. The imperial divine is now always drawn from the ranks of the first enchanters and operates as divine and grand enchanter both. This is utter heresy to any member of the Chantry outside of Tevinter. A return to the days of the Magisters, which brought the blight down upon us. But it exists, and even though we have left the Tevinter Imperium to the mercies of the dread Qunari, still they have endured. Further confrontation between the Black Divine and our so-called White Divine is inevitable. The Edicts of the Black Divine by Father David of Caranus, in the 8th 11 Blessed Age. I always find these, like, Imperial Chantry, like, the Chantry stuff so interesting. Like, you get actual scripture from the in-game for the Maker entry, and then, like, the whole, like, divide. Like, it's like, it parallels, what happened in the Catholic Church with the 2 popes happened in history. I don't know if Like, if you haven't heard about that, it was a whole thing. But yeah, it's so interesting. You can tell that they take very heavy inspiration by like real life history and like twisted it into like a fantasy world. It's just interesting. Okay. The sacred ashes of Andraste. Only one person witnessed Mafrath's betrayal. Harvard the Aegis, which we read when we discovered his shield. A childhood friend of Mafrath, he accompanied his chief to the meeting with the Tevinters, not realizing what was planned. When he understood that Mafrath was giving Andraste over to be executed, Havard, I always say Harvard, Havard, unwilling to draw swords against his friend and liege, placed himself between Andraste and the Tevinter soldiers. The Tevinters struck him down, and Mafrath left him for dead. Gravely wounded, Havard made his way to the gates of Minrathous to stop the execution. When he reached it, the terrible deed was already done. The armies on the plains, long since dispersed. Havard, cursing his weakness, gathered the earthly remains of Andraste that had been left to the wind and rain, and wept. When his fingers touched the pile of ash, his ears filled with song, and he saw before him a vision of Andraste, dressed in cloth made of starlight. She knelt at his side, saying, The Maker shall never forget you so long as I remember. The song faded, and the vision with it, and Havard was alone. But his wounds were healed. With new strength, Havard took up the ashes of Our Lady, and bore them back to the lands of the Alamari. Fearing that Mafrath's supporters would defile them, Havard took the ashes of Andraste to the secluded place high in the mountains, and there he carved from the living rock an urn to hold them. Time passed, and the whereabouts of the urn faded from memory. Perhaps it was the Maker's will that only the most worthy should find his beloved's final resting place. Now we have only the legends, such as that of the Chevalier Lothering, who quested to find the urn to save his dying daughter, and either found it in time to cure her, or returned 100 years after her death. The ballads end less than certain on that point. From Thetis, Myths and Legend by Brother Jenna TV. Alright, I'm gonna end the codex reading right here because I realize the time and I'm short on time. I have to go. But next episode, we'll start with reading what's left of the codex entry that we need to catch up on. And yeah. The one thing I do want to say... Okay, hold on. Okay, I was worried for a second that Oh, I did. Okay. Note to self, the chastened codex entry we have not read. But this is the one to open up again. Little fun fact before we go. Thetis is the name of the continent where we take place, right? Where the story is taking place. And Thetis itself is an inside joke, because when the makers were making Dragon Age, they were like, okay, we need like a placeholder name, like while we think of all the lore and whatever, and then we'll decide on the name of the continent. So the placeholder was the Dragon Age setting, right? And the abbreviation of that title is Thetis. So the is, the here, right? And then DAS is Dragon Age setting. So there you go. Fun fact. Little fun fact from me to you. I'm just gonna put the chase it. There you go. That's little note to self for future me. And yeah, we're gonna end the episode here. I'll fix Sten's face for next time as well. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of us exploring Lothering. Next episode, I'll see how I decide to do it, because it's definitely going to be just finishing up a lot of the side quests we do in Lothering, and then we'll move on to the main quests, main quest lines. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned a little bit something new. About Dragon Age, and if nothing else, became even more invested in the storyline and in the characters so far. But yeah, hope you guys have a good day, evening, afternoon, or good night, and take care. Happy holidays too. Bye.